Hello, boys. I'm fresh. They're coming for me. I don't have much time. Quick, we gotta run through
SiN's Episode Emergence.
We cut to a small preamble about the game, as there are boobs within the first 30 seconds. What is SiN's Episodes Emergence?
It is a first-person shooter made in the Source engine.
Oh, so it must be good.
This is the first in 8 games.
Whoa, it's an octilogy.
Exactly, and I think that's why it's... Oh yeah, that's 30 seconds.
We're safe for monetization. Play the game. Suddenly, we wake up in a dentist chair, and the dental assistant is lecturing us about the dangers of sugary soda.
Tell me, how do you expect this to end?
A man walks into the shot.
He fell right into my hands.
Ah, yes, we have successfully captured Blade.
Don't be naive, Roddick. I know this man. Trust me. He knew exactly what he was doing.
So, the man is there and he's going, I hate you, Blade. You are the worst, Blade. And the woman's like, he tried to get himself captured on purpose. I just know it. And she's looking down through her tits. She's got terrible peripheral vision, and Roddick is just desperately trying not to stare. Now, the lady goes, is he ready for his procedure? Yeah, what have you got planned, lady? Sounds great. Anyway, these two talk like absolute supervillains.
Your lack of vision is your greatest weakness, Roddick. You should know better than anyone that I get exactly what I want. Besides, my dear Roddick, I don't want Blade dead. I have much bigger plans for him.
So, Alexis has injected Blade with some sort of unknown substance.
Now, we don't see it happen because it happens off screen. But trust me, it happens.
Take care of him. I'll be back when it's taken effect.
No, I want her to take care of me.
I don't know what she sees in you, Blade. To be honest, I don't really give a shit. You see, one day, you and I, we're gonna finish things.
Suddenly, an explosion. The door busts open, and the evil man turns and he goes, how did you get in here? Suddenly, we are lifted forward, just like in Metal Gear Solid when we're on the torture device.
Damn, Blade, how long are you just gonna wait around?
Now, the person who has saved us, her name is Jessica Cannon, heiress to the printer empire.
And she's part of the hardcore Spec Ops team.
Oh my god. So anyway, I guess the needle was still sticking in her arm because she pulls it out and she goes, what is this, some sort of medicine? What do you think was in it, Mr. Branson?
Were they trying to poison him?
Well, he's the roughest, toughest man in town. So, they gotta put some sort of juice in him that's gonna stop him being so rough and tough.
You don't think it was...
I do.
Oh god.
He has received a fatal dose of 0.0001 nanograms of estrogen, and it's messing with his entire body.
We gotta go, now!
Blade is freed, and he heads for the exit, dodging all the gunfire. What is she wearing?
So she got a whale tail. I mean, it's got tactical advantage.
So we're running through the laboratoire from Garnier. We run through the hallway and into the next room. Stuff is flying all around. Not Ezio.
Blade goes over to Ezio. Requiescat to pace.
This beautiful moment is interrupted by Jessica.
Roddick's getting away.
She's so whiny for an elite operative.
Blade, come on!
Alright, so we get outside, and there, our ride is waiting for us.
Oh, this is Blade's car.
Fuck yeah, that's Blade's car.
But, uh-oh.
It's locked?
I know it's your car, Blade, but I'm driving.
Oh shit!
I just got it detailed!
So he's going for the most dangerous ride of his life, and the stress of it all causes him to pass out. Sometime later, we don't know how long, we suddenly wake up again, and amazingly, the car is still running.
Blade, you're awake. Whoa, take it easy there. Meds should be kicking in soon. Ought to take some of the edge off. Well, the good news is the operation was worth it.
Mr. Branson, what the hell is she talking about?
You see, at the start of the game, they make it seem like you've been captured. But no, actually Blade's exactly where he wanted to be. Alright, now, the operation that Rebecca's talking about here wasn't Blade's injection. You see, Blade's whole operation was to get close to Raddick so he could put a tracker on him and find out where his base is. And the operation was a massive success.
Hooray!
We've got a tracker on Roddick. Good thing, too. He's the only one who knows what they shot you up with.
I already know what they shot me up with, Jessica. Now I want to make the two Spider-Men kiss instead of fight each other.
We've got to find him before it's too late. Blade, you alright?
Blade then passes out once again.
Oh, Blade.
What is happening in this game? Alright, so all of a sudden this game starts getting quite nude.
You think I'm such a naughty, naughty girl.
Jesus.
Such a microcosmic view. I'm a visionary, Blade.
I'm a visionary, Blade. I'll be honest, Blade, they're not real, Blade.
I will change the world.
That never ever comes up again, which means they made that entire area and model purely just for that one scene.
So Blade wakes up.
Syntech checkpoint. You gonna be able to keep it together, Blade? You go passing out, and there's gonna be questions I don't have answers for.
Dispatch, this is checkpoint 227. We got our very own hardcore VIPs.
Did they say hardcore VIPs?
Yeah, well, because they're part of the hardcore.
Oh, shit. So anyway, the guy from Doom comes up and he says,
You're a little out of your jurisdiction.
Quick, Jessica, make up an excuse about how you have really, really bad diarrhea or something.
Where's your documentation?
I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't need to show you my documentation.
Screw you, cowboy. We're on assignment.
What is your destination?
South corner of fuck and you.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I actually meant to hit the brake. Alright, so we zoom into the night, into the city. Blade then passes out once again. And he dreams of head time. Sandra, I'm just so fat and also ugly.
Girl, you are beautiful and stunning. I am the one who is the fat and ugly.
No, Sandra, you're just being nice. I'm the one who's fat and ugly. And so it went on for days and days and days until someone finally shut them up and gave them Mamma Mia.
Wow, hello fresh.
Or in my native country, ciao fresco.
You're Italian?
No. Instead of going to the supermarket, they send you a delicious meal kit that you can put together and you make meals real quickly and they taste better than takeout. And it's cheaper.
How convenient.
So what you do is go to HelloFresh.com and use code StoryMode16 to get
16 free meals plus free shipping.
Select a bunch of delicious meals. This one. Ooh, not that one. But this one looks good. And then once you click order, they send it straight to your door. And then you make it at home.
What are we having this evening, Mo? What's in the f***ing box?
It's a traditional Italian beef teriyaki chicken on rice. Mamma mia!
Oh.
I've ordered HelloFresh before, right? Here's some footage of me cooking it. These guys are delivering round the clock. They sneak in like a bandit with these boxes. I swear to God. It was like 3 in the morning. Our security cameras went off, and there's a guy holding a box full of HelloFresh walking up to the front door. Scared the hell out of me. But I'm telling you what, Sandra, they are quick with their delivery. I am impressed. Click on the link in the description and use Story Mode 16 at checkout to get 16 free meals plus shipping. And over. Alright, so we wake back up again and now we are near the port. Suddenly, ring ring. On the phone is JC. He's the tech guy. Now, he's got an update on stuff.
Whoa, guys, are you guys going into the port to go confront Ruddock right now? You don't have a warrant.
I don't need no warrant. We gotta stop Ruddock. That's the priority, JC. Get us some damn backup. Blip, blip, blip. She hangs up on him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I meant to turn up the volume. So Jessica pulls up to the port and she says,
There's a guy in there, Garrison. He'll find us a way into the U4 lab.
He's gonna tell us where Ruddock is, even though you put a tracker on him.
Also, they're not going to let you in with a gun. You're going to have to find your own weapon there, Blade.
I'm gonna hide the car and find a backup position, in case anyone wants to stir up some shit. Like I said, we can trust Garrison. Good luck, Blade.
Blade goes looking now for Garrison.
Hey, over here!
Alright, so there's a holographic door over there, and there's some guy talking British.
I'm Martin, Garrison's right-hand man.
You must be Blade then, innit?
I'm underwhelmed. The boss ain't a big fan of firearms. He's waiting on you, and he doesn't like to wait. I wouldn't waste a lot of time.
Alright, so we run across the facility and we find the informant. That he's in a dirty alley.
Colonel John Blade.
Alright, the informant is very long-winded and he uses lots of cliched turns of phrase.
The facility's a fortress. Let's just say, for the moment, some sense of decency. Despite my reputation, I'd be a shining example of free-born citizenry.
So what he's saying is that Radek's base is in a warehouse tanker, but it's very heavily guarded. So if Blade was to go in with a frontal assault, he wouldn't be making it in. So he needs to find another way in.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say that?
The rat will always crawl through the piping, Blade.
The informant continues giving directions to the place, and then gunfire opens up.
Wait, have we been betrayed?
Martin, that bastard set us up.
And Martin's that British guy from before, right?
Yes, and he says,
Ha ha ha, Blade. I was not even British. I was Swedish all along. Ha ha ha. Martin then throws down a flaming barrel, and the informant goes into hiding.
Don't worry, Blade, I'll hold this part down. Now the place is being attacked, but Blade doesn't have a gun. His only option is to leg it out of there. So he makes it through the sewers, past a volley of gunfire, and he meets back up with Rebecca. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? It's me, Blade, from work!
Oh yeah, Blade, I recognize you. I've got some news for you too. The thing is...
We've been set up, Blade. Roddick's got the entire place surrounded.
Then Jessica says something to make us extremely self-conscious.
Damn, Blade, you look all kinds of beat up.
In fact, I'm actually kind of jealous that you have the confidence to leave the house like that. I wish I was as strong as you, Blade.
Here.
Jessica then hands us a HUD and a gun. Jessica starts looking at the wall in a very spooky Blair Witch way. Jessica then suddenly spins around from the wall and she says,
I'm gonna try and contact dispatch. I hate to admit it, but JC was right. This was a bad idea. We've got to get an evac out of here.
Then goes back to facing the wall. Jessica radios in to dispatch.
Dispatch. Oh, shit. Dispatch.
Jessica tells us that no backup is coming and they're not gonna help us get out of there.
Short version, we'll see an evac sometime next week.
And oh no, things are about to get worse. Bang, bang, bang on the door. We'd like to fight you, Blade. We've heard about your reputation as being the best.
So Rebecca goes, oh, well, I'm sure you can handle that, Blade. I'll see you later, Blade. You're the best, Blade. And she squeezes through a nearby door.
Blade then goes off to fight some of the enemies.
Blade's making his way through the port district, and he finally hears from JC.
Hey, Blade. Jessica finally got the uplink established. Guess she's not as useless as I thought.
That's a terrible thing to say. Can you imagine her if she hears this on the radio and she's like, oh, I can't believe that's what he thinks of me. Then we head outside.
And then someone kicks a bucket at us. That worked a lot better in my head, Blade. So Blade continues on and he hears from JC again. And JC says, listen, Blade, I'm trying to get you that evac, but SiNTech, that company run by Alexis Sinclair, you know, the booby lady, she keeps stonewalling all our attempts to get you an evac. I guess I'll have to try and hack in and get you something, Blade. Anyway, bye, I love you.
All right, Mr. Branson, so tell me what's happening now. I'm terribly confused by this game.
So, John R. Blade, our homie, he is on his way to find Radek's secret drug base. And to do that, he has to blast his way through Freeport City.
What's Freeport City? All right, so we go through a warehouse and an industrial complex, just killing the workers.
It was my lunch break, Blade. Oh, this is pretty cool. Makes the towel come out. I thought that was pretty neat.
So we get outside to the dock, and...
I'm way ahead of you, Blade, as usual.
And he needs to get from one side to the other. And obviously the easiest thing to do there is to get in a crane that Rebecca's piloting while guys in jetpacks attack Blade, and he shoots him out of the sky.
I'm coming, Blade. I'm gonna get you, Blade. Blade, help me, Blade. Blade jumps out of the container and then goes sprinting across the rail yard.
And finally gets to a very unassuming little warehouse full of hundreds of guards. And after he's killed them all, Blade finds a secret panel that opens a ramp that leads to Radek's lab. So Blade runs down the ramp and hacks his way into the elevator.
We head into the facility.
Radek's the only one that knows what you've been injected with, Blade. You just find him. I know how to make him talk.
Radek's the only one who knows what you've been injected with, Blade. Oh, we're here. So we get out of the elevator, but he goes through some sort of
security system. But they know Blade ain't meant to be here, so they're locking the place down.
Uh-oh, are they going to get crushed into a cube? Let's find out.
Look at that force field. That's part of a CX-37 setup.
Mr. Branson, what's a CX-37 setup?
I don't think I could explain it to you in a way you'd understand.
JC says that he can hack the terminal, but you're gonna have to press the use key, Blade.
Now, hacking that'll be tough. Not impossible, but you're gonna have to patch me in. Alright, here we go. And this should just take a second.
But before JC can hack it, they found him. They found Blade. People start shooting in through all these blast windows.
JC, he's getting killed in there!
Trust me, I can take 10 guys at once, Rebecca. I swallow guys like this for breakfast.
Alright, so JC patches back in.
I've disabled the force field on my end, Blade.
Blade, I just want to take a moment to say, I think you're the coolest guy on the force. Blade?
Do you see that animation?
That was fucking cool. That's why Blade's the best.
So Blade makes his way through the facility, but it seems like part of it has flooded? What are they doing here? And when he's going through the flooded water, he sees the body of what looks like some kind of monster?
Is that a freaking dragon? So Blade crawls out of the sewer, and then what does he do?
He gets into what seems like a secret area of the secret lab.
Subject is in range of me, Blade. Let's go.
See that? You and me, Blade.
Alright, so we're roaming around, and we are looking through all of the stuff. I bet you're doing top secret experiments in here. So we open a door, and inside, they're about to cut open Ellie's brain.
Oh no.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in here?
Cool experiments you got, says Blade. You guys making kebabs? Blade then turns around. Wait, what is that? Says Blade. On the table, we see a monster, and it is very scary. What is this thing?
We don't know yet. I think Blade's gonna have to explore the facility to find out.
Okay, we run downstairs and we go, wow, these science people, they're really doing a lot of stuff. They've got 2 soldiers behind security glass. What's going on? They seem to be imprisoned.
When Blade presses the button, the shutter closes. We hear the green gas seeping into the cell, and the man inside starts to scream.
What happened to him?
When the shutter opens up again, we see that the man has turned into a monster.
Oh my god.
Whoa, that sure was terrifying. Presses again.
Get me the hell, Blade! Get here!
Wait, so what is this green gas actually doing?
Well, I studied green gas back in my university days. So, it causes all of the cells and stuff in the body to all meld together and change, and these people are transformed into monsters. They are trying to create superhuman soldiers. That's what's happening, Blade. Will you be the one to stop it? Can you shut down the evil scientists' evil deeds? Will you kill everyone in this room? Blade quickly gets bored of that and he decides to leave. Well, I sure hope that doesn't happen to me. Okay, so we fight our way through. We come to an office, and in that office is Victor Raddick, the Freeport City drug lord.
Blade, I wish I could say I was surprised to see you.
What did you put in me?
You really have no idea, do you? No concept of the scope of this operation.
No, I was hoping you'd tell me. You guys keep me in the dark?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
This isn't about you. It's not about me. It's about power. It always has been.
Okay, says Blade. So Raddick comes back and he's got another injection. He's like, listen, Blade, I've got some anti-gay juice right here. I think you're gonna need some of this.
I don't need that.
This is the future. I've seen what this can do, Blade. I've witnessed the raw power of it. If she injected you with this, well, I almost envy what you'll become.
I am letting the game speak for itself. I'm just telling you, that's anti-gay juice, and what Raddick says is what Raddick says.
Get my sub ready. I hope you find what you're looking for. If you somehow survive whatever Alexis has planned for you, we will meet again.
Okay. Hey, come back here. Come back. So, Raddick runs off, and then the doors unlock. We enter the office, and we see a hologram lady. Is this the big boob lady from before?
John. It's nice to see you again. Though it did take a little longer than I expected. But still, I need you to understand something. I have plans for this city. I have a vision. And for now, Roddick is part of that. I cannot let you interfere. Oh, John, what's the matter? Afraid? Worrying over what's pumping through your veins? All you had to do was ask.
So let me translate. I've talked to girls before. I know what they're talking about, right? What she's saying is that she's got some plans and tells Blade not to interfere with them.
Okay.
Right after Alexis leaves, JC calls in, and he says,
Blade, someone's activated the self-destruct button. You gotta get out of there. Even you can't survive an explosion, Blade. So Blade is fighting through monsters and he's fighting his way out. 5, 4, 3, 2. He's running. Well, he's actually out now.
Yeah.
Well, when's it going to explode?
He just gets out.
Okay. So we venture our way now into the sewers. And then we venture our way back out of the sewers and...
Blade, up here!
There's Rebecca, the love of my life.
I can't squeeze through, but I've got something for you.
She's saying she can't fit through that massive gap in the window.
I can't fit through, Blade. There's just no way.
You should have ordered HelloFresh and lost a couple pounds, hon.
I don't know what her real problem is, but she refuses to help.
Keep moving through the tunnels. I'll grab the car and meet you at the far end. We've got to catch up with Roddick.
Anyway, see you later, Blade.
So we're outside now, and we meet Rebecca at our car.
And Rebecca's like, get in the car, Blade. So we jump into the motor vehicle. I'm so glad I bought the bull bars, says Blade.
Well, I'm glad that's over, Blade. Now it's time for us to hit the open road. Oh, look, a shortcut.
No, Jessica, it's a no thoroughfare.
They just say that so we don't take the good shortcuts.
Don't do it. Oh no, there's Extinction Rebellion. Do you have any idea the damage you're doing to the climate? We have blockaded the road.
So Rebecca drives Blade's car up onto a road leading right to SiN Tech headquarters.
So we are parked out front. No, park, Jessica, park. That's neutral.
Shit, they're waiting for us. Hold tight, Blade.
What are you planning,
Rebecca then yells over the gunfire.
There's nothing to plan, Skeeve. We've only got one choice.
I can't think of anything. Can you think of anything? Wait, I've got a different idea.
You're right, there's nothing for it, Blade. Let's go.
Rebecca hits the throttle and drives towards the building. So we went crashing through the front.
Rebecca's just got confused. They say you validate parking at reception.
Blade? Blade, come on! Shake it off!
His legs are all mangled and shit. What have you done, Rebecca?
This is a SiN Tech building. They're gonna be all over us.
There's a chance they don't know we're here yet.
We need to find a way up. Roddick's gotta be holed up at the top.
Alright, we are now in the headquarters, and we are fighting our way through to the end. Can't wait to solve the mystery, figure out what they put inside of me.
Hey, I just pulled the specs on that building. They got a fat pipe you wouldn't believe.
Hold on a minute, Mr. Branson. You ain't gonna believe this. They got a fat pipe.
Twin T8 fibercast trunk lines with a combo...
Get to the point, JC.
My point is, with that much data traffic, there has to be a knock in that building. And from the amount of data they're pushing, it's gotta be huge.
Knock?
Network Operations Center rookie, NOC? Look, they're storing something big up there.
Data storage. Blade, if we can get there, we'll be able to tie that bitch directly to Roddick.
Oh, I'm glad you finally did the math. If you get to the knock and establish an uplink, I'll pull down everything they've got.
Roger that, Skeeve. We'll find it.
Blade just turns to Rebecca and goes, am I bugging? Was he saying some weird shit about a fat pipe? Did I miss that?
How come he talks like that? Can we just get him to be normal? So we fight our way through the parking garage. Oh, but you can fit through that gap.
Blade taught her how to do that.
Blade, keep moving. I'll catch up with you after I get a lock on Roddick.
Alright, so we're going quite quickly. Let's slow it down. We're in the parking lot of the
SiN Tech facility.
And Blade gets a chance to explore for a little bit. He sees a couple of vending machines.
Well, I wouldn't mind wetting my whistle, says Blade.
Look, there is a red one, very masculine, or a purple one. Oh, I don't know, says Blade.
Well, I'm sure it would taste quite nice, but, well, you know, what would people think?
So he chooses the masculine red one. Oh, no. The Dylan Mulvaney can comes out. Oh, says Blade.
As Blade fights his way through the Sinclair facility, he's no longer just killing soldiers, but there's the mutant monsters here as well. So now Blade is in the facility proper. Blade fights his way through the building, and he finally gets to an atrium where he sees Jessica. Oh, Rebecca, it's you!
Nice to see you again, Blade. I was wondering if you forgot about me.
We turn to our right, and there is a see-through lady. Ha ha ha, she says.
Did you see that little sideways glance that Rebecca gave?
Really?
No, look at it.
Oh, John. How does it feel unleashing your fury?
You're starting to feel the power within you now, aren't you? From that thing I injected you with.
Do you sense it yet? Have you accepted what you will become?
Hey, bitch, why don't you dial back the psychosis a notch?
You really think she's up for the task?
Oh, I'm full of surprises too, you evil, conniving bitch.
That's so rude.
Kill them.
Anyway, a bunch of bad guys come out and start fighting us, but we have guns.
Blade and Rebecca make it out unscathed, but uh-oh, new problem. A kind of high balcony. Blade, I don't know if I can make it.
Come on, Rebecca, you can make it. Imagine action rolling off that balcony and then saying nothing. Come on, Jessica, let's go.
That's gotta be it. The Network Operations Center.
Jessica, I'm gonna ask you something. Can you read?
We made it, Blade.
We made it, Blood.
They've got one of the gay drinks. Ooh, God, I'm thirsty, Rebecca. Get out of the way.
JC, we're at the knob.
Good job, rookie. Patch me in, I'll start pulling down the data. Hang on a second, I'm picking up a transmission.
A what mission?
Syntech's bringing in a chopper. Roddick's not gonna be there long.
He's still got his mutagen sample. Blade, you're gonna have to stop him. I'll get Skeeve the data he needs.
Jessica, I'm gonna need you to tell me what's in that damn box, because it looks fresh as hell.
I'll be up there as soon as we finish the data transfer. Don't let him go, Blade. If he escapes with that mutagen, just get him, Blade.
So, Blade makes his way over to the elevator, ready to fight the final boss. Mr. Branson, what the hell has happened?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Mark. This is my favorite part of the job. So, John R. Blade, who is a colonel in the hardcore Spec Ops unit, he has a plan. Blade got captured by two people, Alexis Sinclair and Raddick, who's a drug dealer.
Okay.
Now, the reason he wanted to get captured in the first place was so that he could get close to Raddick. Once he was close to Raddick, he could put a tracker on him, see where he's going, see where he's hiding, and then he could find out where Raddick's secret base was. However, part of getting captured meant that he was at Alexis's whims, and she injected him with some sort of experimental serum that's meant to turn him into some sort of super soldier. A man with the strength of an entire battalion.
An entire Italian.
No.
Ah!
No, I see where this is going already. No.
Mamma mia. He has been injected with Italian.
After he escapes from the facility, he tries to track down Raddick. Raddick gets away.
Oh.
So Blade goes to the next best thing and tries to track down Alexis. And they go to the SiN headquarters. And wow, when you spell it out like that, nothing's really happened, has it?
No, not really. But we've managed to get there. So we're about to step out of the elevator and say, bonjour, no way, Jose, to Raddick in Italian.
I always think in games like this, when it's this really, big, crucial moment, is what happens if you just got a tummy ache at this point?
We get up to the executive suites, and JC patches in.
Boss, I lost the data stream. I think something's going on.
What does that mean, Mr. Branson?
That can only mean one thing, Mark. Something's happened to Jessica.
God in Himmel. Excuse me, do you know which way the bathroom is? We step out to the fire exit, and we look up on the vista. This is Rome, post-climate change. And Blade's shaking his head and looking down. It's like, Mamma mia, what have they done to you?
So now that we're outside, we're going to continue towards the roof. Blade, Raddick, he's doing some terrible things. You gotta help him.
I'm here at service, a fat pipe.
More bad news. I can't contact Jessica. We might have a problem.
Alright, something has definitely happened to Jessica then.
So Blade fights his way up the outside of the Sinclair Tower.
Blade's the best. Oh, I can't possibly do another set of stairs. My belly's all full of gabagool. Alright, so Blade makes it out onto the roof, and a helicopter shows up very quietly, and it turns around to reveal Raddick holding Blade's girl.
Lower that weapon, Colonel. We don't want this to get messy.
We don't want. Is he trying to inject her or shoot her?
Inject her.
No, Rebecca, I love you. I thought we would retire together to my villa in Sicily.
Your persistence is nauseating. What do you think you've won here? Shut down my lab? I've got 5 more, Blade. All you've done is start a war.
I thought she was a trained fighter.
She's like a cat. You pick her up by the scruff and she just goes limp.
I hope you're prepared for the consequences of your actions, Blade.
Roddick, come now. You're being rude.
Suddenly, Alexis shows up, and she starts talking Raddick down.
Not now, Alexis.
But you don't understand. John's worked so hard to get here. Just give him what he wants.
As you say. Here you go, Blade.
Don't do it!
Save me a seat in hell, Blade!
She says nothing.
But Blade's job ain't done yet. He fights his way onto the radio tower antenna bit of the building.
So now, Blade has to fight a big monster. And at the same time, Roddick's there, shooting at him with missiles in a helicopter.
But Blade has that Italian fighting spirit in him. Usually I use italics, but I'm gonna go bold. With the force of an entire stallion, he strikes through the monster. Oh, and he also shoots down a helicopter. Now it's time for Blade's final escape. A different helicopter appears and it is there to evacuate him from the scene. Did you know that Da Vinci invented the helicopter? And Da Vinci was from Italy.
Quick, Blade, you gotta jump for the helicopter. Just go in between the blades. We'll fade to black, that's good too.
And that is the end of the game.
What's the world coming to when everything's going the way?
First of all, why such a terrible title?
Well, the episodes is referring to the fact that there was going to be 8 games.
Alright, let's play the other 7. Mr. Branson, I'm ready to go. I got the controller in hand. I am at the Steam store page.
You never look this excited to play the game.
Oh, I loved it. I love this one.
Now, I like your enthusiasm. They didn't actually make any more of this.
Oh. Written by Sean Ketcherside. Lead game designer, Sean Ketcherside.
In loving memory of Sean Ketcherside.
We disavow this wanton act of Ketcherside. Oh!
So I would just like to preface what this is.
Now, I have seen all of the Marvel movies, and I always stay in the cinema till the very end where they have these epic reveals, right? Tell me, is something going to happen after the post-credits scene?
So the post-credit scene we get to see right now is outtakes from the VO that they've then animated.
Ah, screw those salesmen. Oh, the humanity!
I heard you busted up. 2 players has turned to shitstorm since I moved.
And you're telling me they didn't make a second one?
This is worse than the fake accent that we were doing with Blade. Blade? More importantly, does anyone have any, mods for this game? Maybe we're, with that, because there's this one scene with Alexis Sinclair where she's got all these clothes on, and it's I'm not looking for, I don't have them nude or anything, but, if they were nude, then it's very easy for me to put an outfit right on the top.
Exactly, yeah.
Right?
Do you ever think...
No.
Oh, actually, I saw a new type of comment I've noticed on a bunch of videos now, which I think is something that we should address. I think it's the addition of me. It's made the videos hard to fall asleep to. People were saying that they like to fall asleep listening to story mode, and I think I'm too loud, and that ruins it.
Well, customer's always right, Time to go, Mr. Branson. I've never seen that comment. I saw a lot of other comments that said, wow, this ad thing was really annoying this time. Fellas, Here was the idea, right? Instead of a 2-minute ad, 2 minutes of ads spread throughout the video. Who wouldn't want that? But turns out you didn't. Turns out people were mad.
To the comments they're saying in the past couple videos why there's no Q&A.
You know what's kind of funny?
What's that?
We keep making this joke about Metal Gear Solid 2 coming up. and people are getting slightly hyped up for the comments in it. We haven't started on that at all. And now it's kind of too late. So do not forget the link in the description for HelloFresh. 16 free meals and free shipping.